This is Scream Machine. I'm Skeleton Belle, and this is where fears are manufactured. Look at the face. Hi.
Welcome back, my spooky little beans. We're here to talk about the Scream Machine in Taylor, Michigan. Again, I want to stress this is a no-touch haunt, even though you're gonna see a little bit of footage where the actors are touching me. That is before, it's media night, okay, and everyone got a little carried away. Okay, admission is generally $33 for general admission, but prices vary throughout the season, so I would definitely check their site ahead of time to see what prices, because I do believe there are some days that are actually cheaper and some days that are just a little bit more expensive. I also want to say thank you for the invite. You guys, I wasn't expecting, like, I didn't write a letter. I didn't want to, like, because they'd invited me out last season for their Halloween haunt, the Christmas haunt, and then this past May for the halfway to Halloween. I didn't feel right sending a letter because I didn't want to think like I was taking advantage. So I didn't, and I still got an invite, and I'm just very honored. It's my first haunt of the season, if you don't count Cedar Point's haunted houses, because I did get COVID and I was extremely sick, and then I've been struggling with chronic illness. So I'm just happy to have been able to go to a haunt and finally be able to do a review, because this is my passion in life, is to review spooky things and do spooky trips. Got there early, like quite early, and the actor on stilts allowed me to do an intro with him in the background, so that was really cool. As you saw, I mean, that's the first time I've done an intro like that, and I really wanted to, and I'm always like kind of embarrassed to do it, but then I finally got to, so I'm like, yes. Oh, I also got the guy who wears the mask and a lot of black. He clipped this. It says, I believe it says, I hate clowns. I don't know when he clipped that to my head, but it was there, which is funny because like afterwards I went to a coffee shop, to Nocturnal, and got coffee, and I got the clown drink, and their theme is like clowns and carnivals, so I really thought that was really funny because I had that on my head going in. Meeting other creators there, that was fantastic. I got to, like, I guess what most people would say, network. That doesn't sound right to me, because I feel like to me it's like I just made new friends, and they were awesome people to talk to. Everyone there was like really friendly. We'll go into that in a little bit. I wanted to talk about, like, we got to horse around the cast. Then one of them was like, there was the high priestess, and then there was someone else, I don't know what her character's name was, but they were like throwing mealworms. I should probably talk about the story now, because Scream Machine is always evolving every year. They really changed stuff up this year, my god. It was really cool. It's from their site. I'm just going to read it from their site, so that way I don't mess anything up. From the ashes of Dr. Strock's machine, because he is no longer in charge of the place, a new power has risen, a terrifying force with a unified vision of conquest. The Coven is not here to fight for control, it's here to take it. The Scream Machine is evolving, and every part is a stage in the campaign to conquer all of life and death, and soon all creatures will fall under its domain. The story is well told throughout the haunt. Oh, there was a part, since we were horsing around with the cast outside before the horsing around, they were still in character the whole time. The high priestess and me were just bantering.
Gangrene, and it's the most wondrous feeling. There's tuberculosis growing within the house. The black mold. Do you have a favorite kind of mold?
And you could see just the various things, but she did take my hand and we got to skip together, which was amazing because with our brain cells combined, I guess. And then she made everyone bow before me, like everyone else who was there. That was really cool. And really funny. I like playing along with that stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of that. I only have the part where she grabs my hand and starts walking away with me. So if any of you creators were there, and I saw a lot of people getting pictures and footage of it, if you could tag me so I can show my family, I would really appreciate that. There's another thing I want to bring up. The security guard, I'm pretty sure he was Jack Frost from back in their Christmas haunt. I could be wrong. It was I want to know, but I don't know if someone's well, I guess we'll find out, right? Okay, let's talk about the haunted house itself. I'm going to show some footage as I go along with talking about it. Talk about the haunt highlights first, because I do have also a few critiques. So first of all, I just want to bring up, they moved the zombie, well, I call him Zombie Poop Man.
It's the toilet zombie!
because he was the little like puppeteer with like PCP pipe. He was on the toilet the last time I have seen him, and now he's on the bed. So now he just comes at you on the bed, and I'll show you a little bit. My footage didn't come out the best, even though my equipment is better this year. I don't understand that. I have a much better phone and camera, and
Look at him go! Look at him go! My friend. I think the lantern's on top. That's a nice touch.
the moving closet rat, and I don't mean the big one, I mean the little one that was like in the closet and like would used to peek out and like go at your feet. That's been moved into the kitchen, which I really enjoyed. And then they still have the clown hands. I think they're clown hands. The clown hands that come out from under the bed. I don't know why. That's just one of my favorite parts of the haunt, next to the Hall of Portraits.
On your femur, it'll decompose.
I really like those clown hands. They're just, I don't know, having to come out of the bed, it reminds me of Poltergeist. And when the clown like grabs the kid and is like pulling him under, it's terrifying and I love it.
The skulls have candles in their mouths. That's what's gonna become of us.
And then there was someone in the closet I was walking through. It wasn't a whisper because you could clearly hear it, but I don't know where they were, but oh my god, they did such a good job with their lines. And I'm just like, where are you? You just sound like you're everywhere all around me and I have no idea where you are.
My tootsies.
Be clowning around.
Where are you?
The rat head animatronic was also moved. I still love him now. He's just coming through a wall. He's still coming through a wall like BAM! And I love the giant teddy bear. You're not gonna see it. We didn't get footage of the teddy bear, unfortunately. It was just, I guess, too dark in the area. But I also like the furnace and the people that get shoved at the furnace. I know that sounds really dark, but you know, if you go, you'll see it. You'll see it. Just trust me. I like their story, the atmosphere. There's a lot of actors that I feel like the acting highlights. The high priestess and the witch, obviously. And whoever spoke to me in the closet, like I said, I don't know who they are, but they were good. The security guard.
I mean, we're here willingly. That should say something about our
It
mental
almost
state.
sounds like trespassing. You willingly can go into your neighbor's yard. Doesn't mean you're supposed to be there.
The maid at the very beginning, when you go in and they kind of read off the rules. The lady who called me a witch.
Did the witch send you? Damn, dude.
Did the witch send you?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Witch!
Yeah.
Witch! Witch! Witch!
I like being called a witch. That's nice. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever called me.
A bunch of times, nicest word I've ever heard. The possum girl.
Awesome.
In the elevator, and the kitchen guy who actually bit my toe, and God, I hope you're still in good health, and I hope you're not sick.
Oh, you're
Can I get bites? Like I just wanted, like, oh, I didn't mean to bite you so hard.
Oh, you're okay.
Because you really went for it. I was expecting it. I just held out. But I mean, I'm fine with it. I just hope you're okay. Obviously, the stilt walker and the mask guy who put a clothespin on me. And yeah.
Hello. Look at all the filing cabinets.
It still takes about between, I mean, it's going to depend how quickly you move. It could be anywhere from 14 to 18 minutes, depending how quickly you move to go through the entire haunt. We are going to get through the critiques of the haunt now. One of the critiques is just something that I miss from the haunt that they had previously, which is those really creepy, cryptic whistles they had that sound like kind of like a screech. Kind of miss those, and the people getting on the walls, because I didn't hear or see anyone get on the walls this year. I want to say the girl who was like the witch's assistant, who was like Igor, kind of like Igor. I think that's correct. She did a fantastic job with that growl. I don't know what that is, and this is not a critique. Should be under highlights. I don't know how she made that sound.
Yes, madam. Their souls smell so rotten.
Oh my.
I liked it. It was really cool. She did such a fantastic job. Okay, back to critiques. Okay, I gotta rein in. Gotta rein in the ADHD. There were a lot more screaming actors this year who didn't have any lines in particular. I did notice that. I also thought there might have been there might have been a few less actors too as well in the haunt overall. I didn't notice anyone above me because last year we were walking through the fridge. There were people above. There were no, I mean, that might be a safety reason why there's no one up there now, or they just didn't have anyone, or maybe we went through a little earlier than other people. A lot of actors, and this is also probably a preference thing, but a lot of actors focused more on my cameraman who had the camera. I had the GoPro on my chest. It wasn't super noticeable, but I don't want people focusing on the cameras when we're going through. I want an authentic experience for myself to do a review, but also so people can see more of a reaction from my end, and then also like not give away everything, but like also get a kind of a more authentic experience from haunted houses. I don't like when actors focus on the camera as opposed to the group or the person going through. I would prefer you to focus on our group and not the camera. I mean, that's a preference. I know there are probably other creators who prefer them going for the camera, but my personal thing is I want the most authentic experience possible going through the haunt to do a review. The other thing, and it's probably the thing I had the biggest problem with, in all honesty, and this is more probably related to media night than anything else, at least I'm going to hope that is the issue, where there were 2 times, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to speed up the film because it did go on for a lengthy period of time, where me and my cameraman were held up in an area that was supposed to be a scene and there was no one there for like 2 minutes, for like 2 solid minutes, which is not good. It is not good to do it that long. And it was when we were coming around, and we weren't going very fast, mind you. We were going, I feel like at a very average pace, maybe a little slow, because I am kind of slow at walking because I can't see so well when I'm going through a haunted house. They got rid of the birthing bags this year because they did change things. Oh, I shouldn't, you know what, I can mention that, what they changed after the critiques, but I don't like waiting, and we had to wait for the guy because there's 2 parts to the kitchen. There's the kitchen, you go through the fridge, and then you kind of come out to like the buffet section, and the actor was still, whoever was filming them was taking up a huge chunk of their time. Waited around and we almost went into the fridge ourselves because we didn't know. We're like, is this okay to do? Because we know Scream Machine well enough, but I know they also changed a lot, so I wasn't sure. So yeah, we waited there for a while. The actor was fine. Like when he finally got to us, he was in character. He was great. Like I said, he's one of the highlights of the haunt. But I was just kind of really annoyed that this happened twice during our walkthrough. Once in the kitchen, and then once later on. I mean, once later on, it was kind of towards the end, but it was where they were pulling, well, Dr. Strock is caged. I don't want to like give away everything, but like had to wait a bit there. That one wasn't as bad as the kitchen. The kitchen was a very long wait for us, and it felt it because we're just like, what do? We're just standing around awkwardly for a really long time, worried that no one caught up with us, thankfully, but like it was just kind of an awkward thing to wait around that long for both times. And then some of the things I want to take were the like overall changes. They did take away the birthing bag. I call them birthing bags. It's the squeezy bags when you walk through a tunnel. There's no carnival or clown area anymore, which is, I wonder kind of why, if that's why they put I hate clowns up there. I don't know. But yeah, they took away the clown area, which I'm fine with, and they've expanded like the witches area, so people are more animalistic now, are missing stuff because that's what the witch is doing, and the high priestess is doing stuff. She now has a form. It's a lot of, of course, the freaking filing cabinets and the other cabinets, like when you're winding away what used to be like the asylum cafeteria is now just a bunch of cabinets. I like how they lined it up like that. I don't know, I just thought, I was like, oh, this is fun. The most thing that honestly stayed the same was like the elevator, but the only thing is like the actor in there is different, and then I also feel like they made the elevator more intense because I felt like it was really moving a lot more this time. It's like, holy crap, it is like you have to like really hold on. They changed a lot, even from the well with smoke coming out of it to the very first room, the guy coming out of the bookshelf. I don't know, Scream Machine is always, it's still, despite some my critiques, it's still a very intense haunt. You don't have to worry about being touched, but I always love the intensity, like the actors and the setting of everything brings, because they really do go hard, and it's also very creative. I honestly am hoping I'll be able to get invited back. I hope they do another Christmas haunt because I really enjoyed that. And we're going to talk about the mini escape room. They have 2, by the way. I did one of them. Actually, we succeeded with 1 minute and like 3 seconds remaining, and it was awesome. It is very dark. I will show one picture. That's the only picture I was allowed to take, but it's incredibly dark in there. And it's like, oh, you got to find so many items to be able to unlock one door and then get a thing to get a code to unlock another one, right? So it's quick, and you know, I did see not everyone did it, but I didn't rely on my vision. I was like, I know I'm already not gonna be able to see, so I'm just going to feel, because there's not a whole lot of stuff in there. So I just touched until I felt things that could be moved, and then I grabbed those, and then we succeeded, and it was a lot of fun. I love mini escape rooms. And Shattered,
So excited, I'm gonna knock it off!
Go for it.
holy crap, that was fun. If you're having a bad day, you just wanna, it's like target practice with clay pigeons and like a rage room, like meat. And it's so much fun just whipping things, especially like that Karen. I hit that wig, it just didn't come off.
Wow. No, I didn't! It was a pity fall! Yes! I didn't come off, but I hit her!
Try not aiming. And you did better.
I hope someone knocks her wig off. It's not a real person, it's a dummy. But both, they have 2 sections of Shattered. It's a lot of fun.
All right, before you destroy it, look how pretty it is.
Just to be able to like take it, I don't know, even if you're not having like a bad day, it's still, honestly, it's kind of a workout too. Like my heart rate was high. Maybe it's just because I have chronic illnesses, but my heart rate is really high during it. But I had such a blast, and I highly recommend, like, if you go through, do Shattered right after the haunt. It's a lot of fun. I mean, do it before if you really want. If you're really nervous, work out those nerves. Go throw some clay pigeons. I mean, you're not gonna have a bad time. It was so much fun.
All right, watch this one throw. Well, I don't know, can I throw 2 at once?
Go for it.
Hell yeah. You know what, maybe that's not the greatest idea, because I feel like
You won't be able to hit much aiming-wise.
there won't be anything aiming-wise. Now everyone who sees it has to come out. You think you can do better than me?
Most probably will think they can do better than you.
Then they can prove it.
And real quick, I want to show off the merch that I got. I got a bag. They gave us goodie bags, and I got a little Grim Reaper this year. He's little like tinted blue. I mean, I think that's blue. Yeah, I think that's blue. And I got a shot glass. I don't drink, but you know, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind showing it off. I got another keychain. I bought some of this stuff from Scream Machine last year. I got a magnet. I know they didn't give these away last year in the goodie bags, but I bought one, so now I have another one. And you know what? I do need those because sometimes the cats like to attack the fridge and attack the things that are on the fridge. So sometimes you just lose things. So it's nice to have an extra magnet. Also, I like having magnets of all the places I go. It's the thing that I collect and put on my fridge. I wanted to take this time now to talk about the other creators that I had the honor of meeting and who took the time to speak with me. And I really appreciate that, especially for someone who has like raging ADHD. And I was not on my meds that day, so I was really like high-strung and nervous, but also extremely excited. And I wanted to talk about like Quiet Lens Photography, and that team was really nice and wonderful and really understanding. And Haunt at the Roxbury. I will also be including their links below in the description, so that way you guys can find them if you wish to. I know Quiet Lens Photography is on Instagram, Haunt at the Roxbury is on YouTube and Instagram, and I believe Facebook. So, and Haunt at the Roxbury is unique. They host a home haunt in Southern Michigan for charity, and they partner with Hope Clinic, which is an organization that keeps their community fed. So this is the information for their home haunt, and it has a QR code. I'm not sure you're gonna actually be able to scan those. It's literally just bring a canned good. I believe it says it just like bring one non-perishable food or hygiene item per person. Go check them out. Go donate to a good cause and have a good, spooky, fun time. I believe they are open. Yeah, they're open on Halloween and then that weekend of Saturday and Sunday as well for their home. I'm gonna go check them out. I'm really excited to, whether or not I probably will film a little bit as long as they're okay with it. I don't know where I'm going next. I have tickets to Greenfield Village, which I wasn't expecting to get, so I will be doing that and making a review on that. I've been once before. That will be my next endeavor, and until then, guys, I hope you stay spooky.